Good afternoon and thanks for watching Upfront at 4. I'm Lindsay Thiessen for Jennifer Griswold. She's still on maternity leave and alongside Jennifer Zeppelin. Well, coming up, police are searching for a driver after they arrived on this fiery scene. What sparked the fire and why the search continues.
Plus, how an anonymous donor is using the help of police officers to spread the Christmas cheer in Fremont.
And seniors entertaining kids. We'll introduce you to a group of senior citizens who are young at heart and taking their show on the road.
And a live look right now at our radar. Cloud cover is on the increase. It's mostly cloudy right now, and that will continue to thicken up. Notice not too far away, you cross over the state line into Kansas, and we have some rain that is knocking on our door. Storm system that has been organizing out across the west, now crossing over I-70, seeing a switchover from rain to snow, and the potential for some freezing rain has also gone up, especially over parts of Kansas and extreme southern Nebraska. We have some big changes headed our way here for tomorrow. Wintry mix moving in. I'll have the latest timeline coming up.
Thanks, Jen. Looking forward to that. Right now at 4, new details in the Pub's fire. This January, the explosion of fire tore through part of a popular corner in Old Market. That corner still isn't back to its former glory. Reporter Nick Starling is live downtown with the latest developments in the fire investigation. Hi, Nick.
Lindsay, in this latest report from the Nebraska Fire Marshal's office, they conclude that MUD is responsible for the fire that damaged this building. Now, in the 124-page report, it blames MUD for failing to properly mark the pipeline that a contractor ruptured, leading to the massive fire. The report also says MUD didn't identify a gas service valve that would have stopped the flow of natural gas, and MUD's mapping system was inadequate and contributed to the utility's inability to readily identify and properly respond to that massive fire. Now, we did reach out to MUD for a statement. The last I heard, they're currently working on a statement for us to release. I also reached out to the Mercer family who owns this building. They do not have a comment at this time. Of course, there's a lot of developments in this 124-page report. We're bringing you the latest at 5. Reporting live in the Old Market, Nick Starling, KMTV Action 3 News.
Thanks, Nick. Well, as you mentioned, very long report there. We have the full State Fire Marshal's report in the investigation on our website. You can see that right there. Just head over to KMTV.com. Now the latest on a fiery crash that happened overnight. Police are trying to identify a driver who took off after they wrecked into a transformer. Our senior reporter Jake Wazakowski has the latest on the investigation. Hey, Jake.
Lindsay, I talked with a traffic sergeant this morning, and he did tell me a little bit about an update. He says that there is an officer who's trying to track down that driver today. Now, police are called to a hit and run at 3 in the morning here at 85th and Maple. An Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra was fully engulfed in flames after hitting a power pole and transformer. Police say the car was traveling westbound at a high rate of speed when it left the road and hit the pole. Authorities initially believed the driver was inside the vehicle, but when they put the flames out, no one was there. A man who was woken up by the boom says he searched his storage property to help police look for the driver.
I went outside with a flashlight, walking around looking at underneath all my trailers I store out here, and I didn't see nobody. I looked over by the gate and see if there's any blood. There's no blood. I'm trying to figure out where he went.
The power was knocked out to about 1,300 people for some time. Crews worked to fix that transformer this morning and into the afternoon. And as you can see me behind me, it is fixed and the power pole is back up. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we will let you know what police are exactly doing to try to track down that driver. Reporting live from 85th and Maple, Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.
Thanks, Jake. Well, we wanted to share this pretty awesome story with you. Some drivers in Fremont got a surprise when police pulled them over for a minor traffic violation. But instead of getting a ticket, look at this. The officers gave them Christmas cards with a $100 bill inside. How awesome is that? An anonymous donor gave the police department money. They say they did it because they want to improve relations between police and the community. Now, some of the folks who received the money wanted to give it back to the officers right away. One driver told cops that the gift would allow them to buy their groceries. Wow. And a community is struggling to make their donation goals this season. Now they're asking for your help.
With just 1 day left of bell ringing, Washington County Salvation Army has only 50% for the season. Reporter Andrea Braswell has more.
This is the first time these bell ringers have been this short of their goal, so they're really asking for the community's help in making up the other half of their donations. With only a team of 4, these bell ringers stand outside of Walmart every Saturday collecting donations for the season. But for some reason, Bill Smutko says this year they're coming up short. The bell ringers say maybe it's the weather to blame and people are just too cold to come out. And the money donated is the only money they'll have to support the people of their community.
Well, we're coming up short this year. We need about $12,000 every year to help the people in Washington County that come up short. And we're only at $5,800 and we got Saturday to go and that's it.
Smutko says money given to kettles in Omaha do not reach the people of Washington County. The bell ringers tell me they're not really sure what's causing the lack of donations, but they hope to make their goal by the end of the season. Live at the Walmart in Blair, Andrea Braswell, KMTV, Action 3 News.
Senator Ben Sasse is paying it forward. Sasse was at the family fair this morning in Elkhorn, ringing the bell for the Salvation Army.
Salvation Army does really important work, and I believe in serving Nebraskans and serving alongside them where they're working.
If you'd like to pay it forward, there's still time to sign up as a bell ringer. Donations from the Red Kettles benefits programs here in Omaha and Council Bluffs.
Well, even just days before Christmas, the post office is still getting slammed with letters to Santa Claus.
Todd Walker traveled to where those letters actually go, a town called North Pole, and shows us who actually reads them.
As most of us wind down for a holiday vacation, there is one place in the cold and the snow at the top of the world that's only getting busier and busier. It's found right down Santa Claus Lane in North Pole, Alaska. While the Santa Claus house is a very real place, it's still got a little Santa magic to go along with it. Because after all, your letters to Santa, they have to go somewhere.
It's almost impossible to get an exact count, but we get thousands of letters a day from all over the world. You want warm cookies and hugs and just love.
Santa is here year-round, meeting with kids and reading his mail. Letters to and from the Santa Claus house go all over the world and in such big numbers that even the post office has a hard time keeping up. This is the haul at the North Pole Post Office from not just one day, but just one morning. The volume is so much that even with Santa magic, the Postal Service has to outsource the bulk of it to a larger office in Anchorage for return letters.
Dear Santa, thank you for all.
If he's able to read the handwriting, most requests are pretty predictable.
A robot, remote control robot, a hamster, that's a problem. Come on up here, big guy. How are you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing great. Come and have a seat.
The rules are simple. Kids big and small, they all know them. Santa's always watching. To get what you want, you have to be good.
And what would you like Santa to bring you?
You know, like the miniature Christmas villages?
Yeah?
Like a house from that.
When you're looking at the naughty and nice list, you got 2 pages. And you have a center of the page. So where are you? 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house.
But even for Santa, who has been doing this for centuries and heard every request,
And open the mailbox and pull it out and read it.
there are those letters.
And the concerns for many children are different than the concerns 50 years ago.
That even gives him pause.
Dear Santa, all this year I want my mom and dad to have a job.
The reasons:
I want this because my parents are having a hard time to keep me and my sister in martial arts.
They are as childlike as they are way too grown up.
And keep up with the bills. So please help them find a job. That's all I ask for.
Santa pulls no punches. Not everyone is going to get what they want.
I will tell you that I had a child not too long ago that I asked, what do you want for Christmas? And they said, actually, Santa, nothing. Find a homeless child and make them happy. Wow. That's the joy of being Santa.
But there are some requests in the stacks of thousands that might just get a little more work from the elves and maybe an extra dose of that Santa magic.
It does touch you. And all you can do is hope and pray.
With photojournalist Isaac Blancas.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
I'm Todd Walker in North Pole, Alaska.
Wow, and there he goes. I love that, you know, especially when you see those kids and hear some of those letters. I mean, what mature things to ask for such a young, you know, age group.
I know, and that's just, that is our generation coming up,
Yeah.
which is really amazing.
Yeah, such heartfelt letters there. Well, coming up on Upfront at 4, Young at Heart with Fancy Feet.
We'll introduce you to a group of seniors spreading holiday cheer by taking their show across the metro.
On tonight's list, 3 dad hacks to keep the kids entertained, plus prevent your social media past from haunting your future, and head to the junkyard to make this ultra cool DIY lamp.
Now we're talking.
On tonight's list.
Tonight at 6:30 on KMTV3.
I wasn't sleeping well. My neck would be stiff.
I had like memory foams, I had feather pillows, and I'd always wake up with neck pain, and I had constant headaches. After sleeping on my pillow, I didn't wake up with the headaches. I was more aligned. Everything felt good.
I didn't realize the connection between the pillow and sleep. When I switched to my pillow, I got a better night's sleep, and I love it.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs, and it holds that support all night long to take the pressure off your shoulders and keep your neck aligned regardless of your sleeping position, so you get the best night's sleep of your life.
MyPillow is the official pillow of the National Sleep Foundation. Call or go to mypillow.com now to order your MyPillow. Use the promo code on your screen and you'll get a second pillow absolutely free. Other pillows go flat, causing you to fold them over or use your arm for support, which can cause pain. Hard foam pillows can raise your head too high and heat up during the night, making you very uncomfortable. But the revolutionary MyPillow has patented fill that won't go flat and keeps your neck supported and aligned to your exact individual need. MyPillow helps you get and stay in deep sleep all night long. And how about this? MyPillow is machine washable and dryable and comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee and an amazing 10-year warranty. Plus, every MyPillow is made in the USA.
I like the fact that it's made in the USA. I like the fact that it works.
I personally guarantee that MyPillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own. Go to mypillow.com or call now to order one of my pillows. When you do, I'll give you a second one absolutely free.
Call or go to mypillow.com now. Use the promo code on your screen to get 2 MyPillows for the price of 1. MyPillow comes with an unprecedented 60-day money-back guarantee, so you've got nothing to lose. Don't delay. Buy one and get one absolutely free.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
We're going to the original source, the people who know. And that's when we know we can report the facts.
The CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley. You're watching KMTV Action 3 News with Jennifer Griswold and Jennifer Zeppelin. This is KMTV Action 3 News, Upfront at 4.
A group of seniors are staying active and celebrating the holidays.
They've learned some holiday songs and dances, and now they're taking the show on the road. At St. Peter and Paul School, students entertain each other during an assembly, but they're just the opening act.
I know they like it by the way they squeal and prod.
The children were being entertained by seniors. Now usually it would be the other way around. You would have kids entertaining seniors, but to see that totally flip was really, that's the whole point.
This group of seniors are all from Omaha. They're part of the Intercultural Senior Center and have been practicing for months.
We started during the summertime, I think it was, so we could get, ready for Christmas.
The performance here today at St. Peter and Paul School is just one of several ways that the Intercultural Senior Center is trying to mix generations with their members.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep.
Teens from area schools also visit the members and have lunch with them. The whole idea is giving someone the age of grandma or grandpa a new spring in their step. And if you ask Francisca Trujillo,
I had gone to the doctor and he said I was very depressed and I needed to be around people and that I would like going to that center, so I did. And he was right.
That is plenty worth bringing on the applause. They're so cute to see it flipped. Those seniors were a big hit with the, elementary school students. It was such a fun day to capture that.
I bet it is. So much fun to be able to see all that.
Definitely. Showing no matter how old you are, you can still get in the spirit.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of getting in the spirit, walking in today, if you're in the spirit for a warm, not snowy Christmas, it's great. But if you were hoping for some colder weather, are we looking at that the next couple of days?
Well, we are looking at some cooler temperatures, but along with that, we're also looking at possibly one of the warmest Christmases on record. However, we have to get through at least the next 24 hours, which obviously we were talking about yesterday. More changes headed our way. Live look right now from our Harrah's Casino cam, and you can tell it's just kind of cloudy outside. The clouds have been on the increase. As we take a look at the overall temperatures right now, you can see that, area-wide, we're looking at most locations in the 40s for the first full day of winter. Yesterday morning, it arrived at 4:44 in the morning. Today is the first full day. Feeling a little bit more like it, but the normal high this time of year, 35. There's the clouds. They're on the increase. Storm system knocking on our door. This thing has decided to change its path, move a little bit further to the northeast. Right now, as it's crossing over I-70, switching over from rain to snow. That pink shaded area, that's a freeze rain advisory that is going into effect later tonight through tomorrow morning. And we have the potential for some freezing drizzle, a wintry mix in the morning. Through lunchtime, we're looking at possibly some light snow. Could see some accumulating snow, some slushy roadways. I'll have more on that timeline coming up here shortly.
All right, well, definitely going to look at that.
A lot of changes for
people,
Friday.
Yeah, heading the road. Well, some crazy video you have to see. An exploding e-cig makes for a bad bus ride.
And a dream come true moment for a young music fan. Craig is coming back here with your must-see on 3 videos of the day.
'Twas 3 days before Christmas, and on CBS, it's comedy all night you'll think is the best. That's awesome! There's the bang that is big in the indoors that's great, and one funny mom to put on your plate. And if that's not enough, the humor increases. We're capping the night with 3 life in pieces. It's fun. It's holiday cheer that's sure to delight, so be sure to watch all CBS tonight.
Whew, that was close.
Uh-oh, better get Mako. For a limited time, take advantage of Mako's half-off paint sale. Mako, America's body shop.
There's still time to shop like a pro at Bass Pro Shops for great last-minute gift ideas.
Like Redhead men's thermal Henleys for under $20.
And remember, there's still time for a free picture with Santa.
Celebrate the season with gifts from Lovely Skin. Shop in-store or online from now until December 24th to save on some of your favorite skincare and beauty products during our Friends and Family sale. With over 350 brands, 15,000 products, and award-winning spa treatments, you'll be sure to find the perfect beauty gift for everyone on your list. Plus, with your purchase of $150 or more, you'll receive this free $87 Sensational Duo gift. Wrap up your holiday shopping with gifts from Lovely Skin.
Whew, that was close.
Uh-oh, better get Mako. For a limited time, take advantage of Mako's half-off paint sale. Mako, America's body shop.
North Omaha. Thanks for watching KMTV3.
A dream come true for a young boy battling cancer.
But first, a scary situation caught on camera. Craig is here now with your must-see on 3 videos of the day. Craig?
Yeah, this turned bad fast. A man riding a city bus in Fresno, California, ended up in the hospital. Let's take a look together. Watch the guy on the right. He's sitting down in his seat, and then kaboom. The 53-year-old man was using an e-cigarette. He put the device in his pocket, and moments later, you saw what happened. There was a big explosion, I mean, literally in the guy's pants.
Oh my God.
He told rescue crews the device got hot, then possibly caught fire, exploding in his pocket. He's okay. As you know, if you've been following the news, there have been numerous reports over the past year of e-cigs and explosions.
Wow.
This is much more optimistic. A young Canadian boy received a big break. Jordan Cartwright is battling leukemia. He's a huge fan of classical music, so this week he fulfilled a lifelong dream. He was invited to lead the Edmonton Symphony Orchestra in a rendition of O Canada during the annual Christmas concert there. Look at this, how fun, right? Jordan's guest performance topped off with his very own baton, and doesn't he look great in a tux and a red bow tie?
That bow tie was
Oh my
too
gosh.
cute. The elf, yeah, he
Wow,
looks so
hey, Christmas is for
professional.
kids, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Super story.
Definitely makes you smile. Thanks, Craig.
Okay.
A film program at an Omaha High School is getting rave reviews from its participants.
Hear why the program is such a big draw for students coming up next on our Classroom series.
It's that time again. Just when you thought it was a wrap. For last-minute outdoor gifts for everyone on your list, close out the hunt at Cabela's Christmas sale. Get 35% off select Cabela's slippers and 30% off Quadrone drones and RC vehicles. Plus, give the gift good on every item. Cabela's gift cards. Hurry and shop for all your last-minute gifts, in-store and online at Cabela's.com.
Do you toss and turn all night? Can't sleep because your spouse is snoring or wake up with neck pain or a headache? If you're not getting the sleep you need, now you can with MyPillow.
I'm Mike Lindell, the inventor of MyPillow, and I had all these problems too. I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked, so I invented MyPillow. My patented fill does something no other pillow can do. MyPillow lets you adjust it to your exact individual needs regardless of sleep position and stays that way all night long so you get the best sleep of your life.
MyPillow has been a godsend. It's the best pillow out there.
I've purchased at least half a dozen pillows in the last 3 years. Nothing's really worked for me like the MyPillow.
Other pillows go flat, causing you to fold them over or use your arm for support, which can cause pain. Hard foam pillows can raise your head too high and heat up during the night, making you very uncomfortable. But the revolutionary MyPillow has patented fill that won't go flat and keeps your neck supported and aligned to your exact individual need. MyPillow helps you get and stay in deep sleep all night long. Call or go to MyPillow.com now to order your MyPillow. Use the promo code on your screen and you'll get a second pillow absolutely free.
I invented MyPillow because I believe everyone should get a great night's sleep. I do all of my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota, and every part of MyPillow is made in the USA. It's machine washable and dryable, and it comes with my 60-day money-back guarantee and a full 10-year warranty. Now I'm proud to announce that MyPillow is the official pillow of the National Sleep Foundation. I personally guarantee that MyPillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own.
Call or go to MyPillow.com now. Use the promo code on your screen to get 2 MyPillows for the price of 1. MyPillow comes with an unprecedented 60-day money-back guarantee, so you've got nothing to lose. Don't delay. Buy one and get one absolutely free.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Animation, special effects, short films. We're not talking Hollywood here. We are talking Omaha South High School.
As a magnet school for visual and performing arts, its film program is a big draw for teens. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Shantae Passmore takes us in the classroom.
Zombie apocalypse, romantic comedy, or just saving the world. At Omaha South High, the world is literally a set for these advanced film students.
I really love making the shot come to life.
Hand-drawn animation, visual effects.
Too big, too small, split the difference.
Is a craft taught by Dave Weiser.
So we look at film from the initial level, sort of getting a little bit into the history, the background, the basic techniques.
Then there's learning how to create a scene.
We have a student working on some space gun effects right now.
Being able to shoot, light, and edit it. A former student himself, Weiser says the film studies and production program is more than fantasy. It's an in-demand skill set in the metro.
So you have a big environment for that here in Omaha where people need ads for businesses, local businesses, but then you also have simple things like wedding videography. You have Husker Vision is really big, and I've had a couple students go on to work for Husker Vision in Lincoln.
Their hard work and imagination mixed with green screen unfolds with this scene remake from the fantasy action Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
We carried his laptop everywhere we went to look at the shots, and we just tried to recreate it as much as we could.
For the nearly 2-minute clip, students created about 160 shots. Students became actors, set designers, wardrobe stylists. The score and sound effects created by music students. The project fitting, since South High focuses on visual and performing arts, as well as dual language and information technology.
And that's kind of what we're really interested in is, yeah, we learn the basics, but also how can we push ourselves so when we see something cool, we try to figure out how to do it ourselves.
For some students, the cinematic experience.
When I got into film, I really just went full on with it.
Creates inspiration for the role they'll play in the world one day. Shantae Passmore, KMTV, Action 3 News.
That's so cool there. Well, In the Classroom is an ongoing series that we do here at KMTV. That way we can show our commitment to covering education in the community. I want you to take a look at your screen. You can check out all of these stories, exclusive content, more in-depth education stories at our website, kmtv.com. Well, busted car windows in several Council Bluffs neighborhoods, what those hits said, and where police are in their investigation.
And if you have travel plans tomorrow, we have a chance for a wintry mix across the area. I'll have the latest timeline and show you just how much snow we're expected to see.
It's Lebanon Mattress Factory's year-end clearance. Save now on high-quality mattress sets, one-of-a-kinds, discontinued colors, and floor models. Handcrafted queen sets you can flip. Start at $319. Pillow tops from $349. Or get the Augusta Pillow Top, a soft and supportive mattress set featuring cooling gel and memory foam. Now just $499 with free local delivery or a free bed frame. Great mattresses, great prices, great savings during Lebanon Mattress Factory's year-end clearance. Hurry in today.
Turn on the cheer at the Holiday Lights Festival.
And shine the light on hunger.
Bring the family to the new ConAgra Brands ice skating rink on 10th and Capitol, December 9th through January 2nd. A $5 admission includes skate rental and proceeds benefit the Food Bank of the Heartland. The Holiday Lights Festival, produced by Mayor Gene Stothert and the Downtown Omaha Inc. Foundation. Presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska, Action 3 News, and Star 104.5. Everyone knows KMTV Action 3 News has news, weather, and traffic in the mornings. It's what we do, right? But did you know Early Riser is the only morning show in Omaha with 2 meteorologists giving you a full half hour of nothing but weather? And did you know Ryan McPike is Omaha's most experienced meteorologist in the morning, helping you plan your day? Well, now you know. KMTV Action 3 News this morning with Emily Zink, Ryan McPike, and Matt Monroe. We'll see you in the morning.
The most magical time of the year is also the perfect time to take home a new Honda, KBB.com's best value brand. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Days sales event and discover the Civic, Fit, and HR-V right now at your Honda dealer.
The Weather Alert team needs Weather Alert kids, and your child is just who we're looking for. Send your photos to iContribute@KMTV.com, and your child could help forecast the weather on Action 3 News Live at 10 and Action 3 News This Morning. Sponsored by Children's Hospital and Medical Center. Action 3 News Mobile Storm Tracker, powered by Jensen Tire and Auto.
Busted car windows in several Council Bluffs neighborhoods. Police say the string of vandalism started earlier this week, and the most recent ones happened overnight. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Shantae Passmore has the story.
With more than 10 reported cases, some victims tell me they think the area is being targeted. This morning, we saw a few cars with busted windows in 4 neighborhoods. Council Bluffs police say the vandal used a pellet or BB gun, with the crimes happening overnight. Some victims say broken windows are just the beginning of their holiday blues.
Came outside and sure enough, the window was broken out, and then the back window had a pellet-sized hole through it, so we thought maybe somebody had shot it out. And then the neighbor came out and said that those 2 cars up there had their windows broken out, and his blazer was stolen.
The victims tell me they're hoping the vandal is caught soon. Council Bluffs investigators are asking people to step up with any information. You can call Crime Stoppers at 712-328-7867. In the studio, Shantae Passmore, KMTV Action 3 News.
Well, you know, Jen, myself and my boyfriend, we're hitting the road tomorrow morning, so I'm really interested to hear what you're going to say about, you know, how tomorrow's looking for the roads and then, you know, what it's going to be like over the weekend here.
Well, we have some
Christmas.
changes over the next 24 hours. Really, it's knocking on our door, and the changes will be arriving in the coming hours. So as you're traveling to the east, you will be running into a wintry mix late in the morning, and then that will sort of be following you. So you'll be tracking right along the storm system as it moves off to the east. Right now, the clouds are on the increase across the area. Storm system, though, is the leading edges of it, already producing some rain along I-70, and then switching over from rain to snow. Freezing rain advisory has gone into effect, will go into effect later tonight around 9 o'clock tonight and continue until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's off to the west of us. However, that just gives you an idea of what kind of wintry mix that we're looking at potentially across our area here over the next 24 hours. So here's Futurecast. Over the next few hours, possibly around 11 midnight, we may just see some brief drizzle moving through, breaking the activity. 8 o'clock in the morning, about 5 o'clock actually, we start to see that wintry mix forming once again. Some freezing drizzle, some snow. It looks like the best chances for rain will be down to the south of us, but notice that we still have more moisture that'll be moving in. 8 o'clock in the morning, stop the time clock and look at how widespread the snow is across the area. Heaviest band looks like it's going to be to the north of Highway 30 around Highway 20, so from Norfolk to Columbus. Even off to the north over Wayne, you could be looking at some much higher totals, but we get a nice little pocket of snow here kind of during the early morning hours, during the early morning rush. Keep in mind, though, I know a lot of kids by this point are out of school for Friday, which is good news. That means less traffic on the roadways, but definitely looking at some slick and possibly slushy road conditions. Through the afternoon, this is a fairly fast-moving storm system. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, systems off to the east in Iowa, and we will see a switch over from snow to rain. So how much snow were you projected to see? This is the American model, giving us anywhere from about a half an inch to maybe close to an inch. Higher totals from Wayne to Norfolk, 2 inches. Keep in mind, though, this is going to be a combination of freezing rain, snow, and rain. So it looks like we kind of get all modes of precipitation with this system moving in. European model going much lighter, about a half an inch. So what are we forecasting? I think right now it would be mainly on the grassy areas that we would see accumulating, but it would be slushy because temperatures right now will be right around freezing, enough moisture to work with that we will see some light accumulation across the roadways. And that means a mix with a much higher band of snow potentially setting up over Tacoma and even Columbus, ranging anywhere from 1 to 2 inches, maybe a little higher in a couple of isolated spots. This isn't the only storm system that will be impacting us. Once it moves through, we have a rainmaker moving in on Christmas Day. 3 things that we know with this storm system: we could see some decent rainfall totals starting in the morning, continuing into the late afternoon and evening. This storm system lifts to the north. We're on the south side of the storm system, so that puts us in that warmer pocket of air. Temperatures in the 50s, very strong gusty winds, potentially 30, 50 miles an hour. So a couple of key ingredients with this storm system moving in, and could see possibly up to about 3/4 of an inch of snow, rain throughout this next storm system. So what about the Friday timeline? I'm looking right now at freezing drizzle here after midnight. 3 a.m. it kind of picks up even around 6 a.m. with a mix by around 9 a.m. and then that switch over from that freezing drizzle to even snow. So we will see some snow across the area. Right now, just cloudy skies, dry conditions, 42 degrees being reported out at Epley, and the winds are light from the south-southeast at 8 miles an hour. In the morning, we're going to be right near freezing. In the afternoon tomorrow, not a huge warm up, and as temperatures start to warm up closer to freezing or slightly above that in the afternoon, that's when we'll see that switch over from snow to rain. 31 degrees with freezing drizzle developing late tonight. That will carry over into the morning with that wintry mix developing, again with all types of precipitation from the form of snow to freezing drizzle and even rain. And over the next 3 days, we're looking at high temperatures that are still going to be mild. 42 Saturday, possibly one of the warmest, if not the warmest. Christmas is on record with 57 degrees and a good chance for rain across the air, and much colder air returns by early next week. With a chance of snow in the forecast, go ahead and download the Snowcast app so you know how much snow will fall in your neighborhood. KMTV.com.
Thanks, Seth. Well, Santa's elves may be a bit warm during their final Christmas preparations. Temperatures at the North Pole are set to hit the 20s today. Now, that might not sound too bad, but that is unusually warm for there. The average winter temp at the North Pole, 40 degrees below zero. And if you see your postman today, be sure to give them a smile. It is the busiest delivery day of the year.
They are in a hurry, to say the least. How busy are we talking? 30 million packages nationally, about 3 million in Nebraska and southwest Iowa. Reporter Joe Cadot hit the road with one carrier. Joe, what'd you find?
Well, despite a mail vehicle full of packages and cards, the letter carrier I talked with says he enjoys being Santa's helper to dozens of people on his route. Mark Ritelli says he once had to deliver a full weight set for Christmas. Fortunately for the longtime West Omaha letter carrier, he says today isn't that bad. In the upper 30s with plenty of sun and calm wind, Ritelli says he usually enjoys the busiest package day of the year, especially when it's relatively mild outside.
Just hectic. Like I said, it feels good to make people happy. It doesn't matter if you're a big company mailing thousands of packages a day across the country or a grandma sending one package a year to her grandson. We take pride in getting it delivered on time.
The people on his route today were pretty happy to see him. Ritelli says that isn't always the case, though. Coming up at 6, we'll take a look at what it takes to be Santa's helper just days before Christmas. Reporting live, Joe Cadot, KMTV Action 3 News.
What do they say? Through rain, sleet, or snow, we're going to get all of that tomorrow, so they're going to experience a lot more before Christmas even gets here. A local charity hoping for a big fundraising push over the next few days. The Salvation Army is at about 75% of its $2.5 million goal in the Tree of Lights campaign here in Omaha. Cold weather put a chill on contributions last weekend. The Red Kettle campaign runs until Christmas Eve. Pope Francis gave his annual Christmas message to Vatican officials today. The special address is like the State of the Union speech in Rome. For the third year, Pope Francis took aim at bureaucracy. This year, he gave the priests, bishops, and cardinals who work for him 12 guidelines that are inspiring his reform process. It involves consolidating Vatican departments and creating new ones. It's Christmas time, but the Omaha Parks and Recreation Department is looking ahead to warmer weather and the summer, if you can believe that. Next Wednesday and Thursday, the department will hold open interviews for summer jobs. They're looking to hire more than 500 people to fill positions such as lifeguards, golf course concessions, camp counselors, and maintenance workers. For locations and times, go to our website, kmtv.com. A group of seniors busting a move with local students.
Find out why the Intercultural Senior Center is bringing their best dancing skills to St. Peter and Paul School.
At 5 on KMTV, a mystery west of Benson. A driver slams into a utility pole, sparking a big fire. Tonight, the search for the person behind the wheel and why investigators might never find the owner.
In Nebraska, we know weather can sometimes be surprising. We've come to expect the unexpected. The 5 meteorologists at the KMTV Action 3 News Weather Alert Team are committed to giving you information you can plan by. Cutting-edge weather technology, tracking storms with pinpoint accuracy down to your neighborhood. Wake up with Ryan and Matt. Come home to Jennifer. We've got you covered 24/7. Trust the team technology experience of the Action 3 News Weather Alert Team.
Santa, I want a Chevy for Christmas.
This holiday season, people have a lot to say about Chevrolet.
Dream truck right there.
Great, man.
Wow. Please, Santa, please, 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 please. Santa, I want to go famous.
That sounds like Christmas. This holiday season, qualified lessees can get this Chevy Malibu for around $209 a month. Plus, find your tag to get an additional $500 lease cash on select Malibu vehicles in stock. See your Heartland Chevy dealers.
Get your projects done quicker with quality Crescent tools from Menards. This 148-piece mechanics tool set is nickel chrome plated for long-lasting protection. Right now, only $69.99. Improve your vehicle's performance and efficiency with Valvoline Premium Conventional Motor Oil. Valvoline protects against all types of deposits for a clean engine. Right now, just $2.79 a quart. And give the perfect gift with a Menards gift card. Now, during Menards Christmas sale.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. At work or at play, you're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Oh, hey, she's cute. Nice going, man. Things are going great for you. You've earned a night out. Good drinks, good friends. Yeah, we can go ahead and call this a good night. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Not smart. Yeah, I saw that coming. Say goodbye to her. Ouch, that'll hurt your bank account. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. I hope you like eating frozen dinners. Alone. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Often you hear of kids visiting nursing homes or senior centers to entertain the elderly people there.
But one group of seniors and kids, well, they are flipping that and spreading the holiday cheer regardless of age. At St. Peter and Paul School, students entertain each other during an assembly, but they're just the opening act.
I know they like it by the way they squeal and applaud.
The children were being entertained by seniors. Now usually it would be the other way around. You would have kids entertaining seniors, but to see that totally flip was really, that's the whole point.
This group of seniors are all from Omaha. They're part of the Intercultural Senior Center and have been practicing for months.
We started during the summertime, I think it was, so we could get, ready for Christmas.
The performance here today at St. Peter and Paul School is just one of several ways that the Intercultural Senior Center is trying to mix generations with their members.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep.
Teens from area schools also visit the members and have lunch with them. The whole idea is giving someone the age of grandma or grandpa a new spring in their step. And if you ask Francisca Trujillo,
I had gone to the doctor and he said I was very depressed and I needed to be around people and that I would like going to that center, so I did. And he was right.
That is plenty worth bringing on the applause. Wow, crowd favorites there.
Yeah, and it's that time of year when everybody's in the giving spirit, and even the receiving, the people that are receiving are so grateful.
Yeah, it's really great to see some of those senior citizens and elders have that extra pep in their step.
Yeah, and some of them are very lonely this time of year, so it's just fantastic.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, many Christmas shoppers are skipping the crowded mall and are shopping from the couch instead.
But all those orders have to get delivered by Christmas Eve, and that has delivery companies working overtime. The steps they are taking to make sure your gifts get there on time. That's next.
Do you have trouble falling asleep? Do you toss and turn all night or wake up with a sore neck or headache? Then it's time you discovered MyPillow.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Just like you, I had problems sleeping. I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked. 10 years ago, I invented MyPillow. It took me 2 years to develop because I wanted to have everything you would ever want in a pillow. I made sure that you could adjust my patented fill so you could have the exact support you need as an individual regardless of your sleep position. I also wanted a pillow that would last, so I made MyPillow machine washable and dryable. I back MyPillow with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota. Now I'm proud to announce that MyPillow is the official pillow of the National Sleep Foundation. To celebrate, I'm giving you a very special offer. Go to MyPillow.com or call now to order one of my pillows. When you do, I'll give you a second one absolutely free.
Other pillows go flat, causing you to fold them over or use your arm for support, which can cause pain. Hard foam pillows can raise your head too high, making you very uncomfortable. But the revolutionary MyPillow has patented fill that won't go flat and keeps your neck supported and aligned to your exact individual need. MyPillow helps you get and stay in deep sleep all night long.
MyPillow is the greatest pillow in the world because I wake up rested every single morning.
With MyPillow, I can just relax and slip into that deep sleep, and I stay there throughout the night. So I love MyPillow.
I personally guarantee that MyPillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own. And I want to thank each and every one of you for your support over the last 10 years.
Call or go online now to order MyPillow, and Mike will give you a second pillow absolutely free. Use the promo code on your screen to get 2 MyPillows for the price of 1. Order now.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
The Woodhouse Auto family wishes you and your family many blessings this holiday season.
Shop at Nebraska and Iowa's #1 Mazda dealer and lease a new 2017 Mazda 3 for $199 a month. Visit Woodhouse Mazda of Omaha on 66th and L today. We wish you a Merry Christmas from our house to your house.
Online shopping is big this holiday. It accounts for $117 billion of sales this season.
We saw the hustle and bustle in Joe Cadot's piece. Package delivery companies busier than ever. Don Daler explains.
If you've avoided the crowded malls this holiday season by ordering online, you haven't really prevented a headache. You've just transferred it to the folks whose job it is to get your packages delivered by Christmas Day.
It's stressful, but it's very energetic. We've been preparing all year for this ever since last peak.
FedEx is expecting to break records this shipping season, a 10% increase over last year. And to ensure the blizzard of packages arrives on time, FedEx has its eyes on the skies.
We've got 15 meteorologists 24/7 around the clock watching the weather worldwide, and we're really geared up here. We have contingency plans for everything.
UPS is also expecting record shipments, up 14% to more than 700 million packages. And to make sure Santa gets the job done, experts say it takes a lot of extra elves.
UPS has hired about 95,000 people for the holidays. FedEx has hired about 50,000.
Many retailers are promising last-minute delivery options. If you order online today, Amazon Prime, Target, Best Buy, and Walmart all say they can get your package under the tree by the 25th, with some even promising next-day delivery on the 24th. But if weather conditions get bad, not even Rudolph can save the day.
They shouldn't wait till the day before to order. Even if the retailer promises guaranteed delivery next day, don't wait till the day before.
Don Daler, CBS News, New York.
Yeah, I'm guessing at this point it's pretty much too late.
If you're waiting till the last day, you kind of get what's
You
coming
get what
to
you deserve,
yeah.
right? By the way, if you're still looking for that last-minute gift and have a few extra dollars handy, you might want to check this out.
So this is from Gold Genie. It's a store in the United Arab Emirates, and it is selling this iPhone 7. The iPhone 7 is encased in solid gold, encrusted with diamonds, and it's bearing the face of Donald Trump. The store specializes in custom gold plating any item. Gold Genie has had 10 orders of these phones. It will set you back, though. The cost a whopping $151,000.
Did you say who or huge?
Huge. It's going to set you back a huge amount.
Not bad.
Love it. Well, the Mario Brothers continue to be a big hit for Nintendo.
Nintendo's new app, Super Mario Run, just hit a new high. Get this, in just 4 days, customers have downloaded it more than 40 million times from the Apple Store. That's a new record for a single app. Grocery chain Whole Foods is facing a class action lawsuit.
The suit claims the company cheated workers out of bonuses. Whole Foods is suspected of padding company profits and playing with sales numbers to cut into its workers' bonus rewards. A worker and former employee filed the lawsuit that claims workers are owed some $75,000. Whole Foods says it's looking into the issues. And officials in Mexico are vowing to find the cause of a massive fireworks explosion.
What the Attorney General there is focusing on as the investigation moves forward, and how many people are still missing. Next.
CBS this Friday. We're traveling across America for the ultimate gift of love.
Show one kid that they have value.
My family makes me feel loved.
Join superstars Miranda Lambert, Trace Adkins, Alessia Cara, Rachel Platten, and NCIS LA star LL Cool J.
This show has the power to change lives.
As they celebrate adoption.
The best thing that can happen is that I can be with my brother because I really love him.
A Home for the Holidays, CBS this Friday.
When you think of Rebath, what comes to mind? Did you know that Rebath does the entire bathroom from start to finish? Way more than just the tub or shower area. Fixtures, tile, trim, sinks, faucets. If it's in the room, we do it. And with Rebath, there's no hassling with lots of different contractors and specialists. You deal with our people from beginning to end, and they build your beautiful new bathroom. Visit Rebath at myheartlandhome.com and get started today.
Star 104.5 is the Christmas station in Omaha.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas Yee-haw.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
From now through Christmas, set your radio to Star 104.5 for all your holiday favorites.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of
Non-stop Christmas music on Star 104.5, the Christmas station.
There's still time to shop like a pro at Bass Pro Shops for great last-minute gift ideas.
Like an Ascend Dash Day Pack for under $15.
And remember, there's still time for a free picture with Santa.
Tonight on KMTV, The Big Bang Theory, The Great Indoors, Mom, Life in Pieces. Then stay for Action 3 News live at 10. Brought to you by Rebath and 5-Day Kitchens. Remodels right down to the studs.
It's Lebanon Mattress Factory's year-end clearance. Save now on high-quality mattress sets, one-of-a-kinds, discontinued colors, and floor models. Handcrafted queen sets you can flip start at $319. Pillow tops from $349. Or get the Augusta Pillow Top, a soft and supportive mattress set featuring cooling gel and memory foam. Now just $499 with free local delivery or a free bed frame. Great mattresses, great prices, great savings during Lebanon Mattress Factory's year-end clearance. Hurry in today.
President-elect Donald Trump is breaking protocol and weighing in on a major foreign policy decision before he takes his oath of office.
This morning, the president-elect demanded the Obama administration veto the resolution, saying it would hurt the chances of peace between Israel and the Palestinians. President-elect Trump also announced he has chosen Kellyanne Conway as a senior advisor. Today, she defended the president-elect's call for tougher immigration policy.
Donald Trump has made very clear that we need better vetting policies in these countries that train, harbor, and export terrorists.
Wednesday afternoon, Mr. Trump said the terror attack in Germany proves his call for stricter immigration enforcement is the right approach. Meantime, investigators in Europe are still looking for the suspect in Monday's deadly truck attack on a Christmas market in Berlin. The Tunisian man believed responsible for the deaths of 12 people had requested asylum in Germany, but the government rejected him.
Now his family is urging him to turn himself in. Roxana Saberi has the latest from New York.
German authorities say that fingerprints found inside the cab of the truck used in Monday's attack at a Berlin Christmas market are those of suspect Anis Amri. The Tunisian man disappeared after the attack, prompting a manhunt across Europe. Amri's family is calling for the suspect to turn himself in. His brother told reporters, "We are shocked. We never expected our brother to be in a situation like this. Sorry." German officials said Amri, seen in this video from his Facebook page, entered the country seeking asylum but was rejected. He was supposed to have been deported in June. Amri was known to authorities as a possible terror threat and had been under surveillance until September. He was put on a U.S. no-fly list 5 months ago. The Christmas market that was the scene of the attack reopened today. Shoppers browsed for gifts as heavily armed guards patrolled the stalls, and candles lighted a makeshift memorial for the victims. Roxana Saberi for CBS News.
56 people were wounded in that attack. About half of them are still being treated in hospitals. The investigation into that deadly fireworks explosion in Mexico on Monday continues this afternoon.
Here's the latest. Mexico's Attorney General will focus on whether operators followed safety measures at the market. The blast area is, get this, the size of 4 football fields. I mean, look at all that wreckage there. The explosion killed at least 33 people. 12 people are still missing today. Crews continue to search through the charred rubble.
Christmas, well, it has gone to the dogs and cats.
More on the ugly sweater contest for Fido and for humans, all for a good cause. Next.
The Bottom Line, Omaha's first internet-only sports talk show. Now on AM 590 ESPN Omaha. Catch 2 more hours of local sports news and entertainment. Hosted by Michael Severe. Weekdays noon to 2 on AM 590 ESPN Omaha.
With class-exclusive 4-corner air suspension for a smooth, controlled, level ride. And the class-exclusive Rambox cargo management system, only Ram, America's longest-lasting pickups, have the power to light up every holiday. And now get great deals at the Ram Big Finish event. Now get 20% off MSRP cash allowance on select 2016 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground was where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood, I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "Arby's, we have the meats."
There's a pretty darn good pizza parlor in town. They make everything from scratch, with homemade crust, fresh meats and vegetables, and 100% real mozzarella. Where are you going to find it? Right next to the salty snack aisle. Casey's, famous for pizza. Right now, you can get any large made-from-scratch specialty pizza for just $13.99.
Since 1990, Hauptmann O'Brien has sponsored the Safe Ride Home program, a holiday tradition that provides cab rides free of charge through New Year's. By keeping impaired drivers from getting behind the wheel, we can reduce the number of alcohol-related accidents and save countless lives. If you or a loved one has enjoyed a bit too much holiday cheer, call Happy Cab and tell them to bill your ride home to Hauptmann O'Brien. Help us put an end to drinking and driving. It's a gift we can all celebrate.
A lot of people say that my appearance on the Morning Blend is the best thing that I've ever done.
I love you guys.
I love you too.
Mike DiGiacomo, Mary Nelson, The Morning Blend, weekdays at 9 on KMTV.
Action 3 News Mobile Storm Tracker, powered by Jensen Tire and Auto. Coming up tonight at 5 on KMTV, 2 big mistakes made by MUD in response to the massive inferno in the Old Market in January. What the state fire marshal says the utility did wrong when it came to a natural gas pipeline below the surface, and why it took so long to turn off the correct valve. Also at 5, a plea for help as one group struggles to get the donations they need to help people throughout the year, where they're hoping you will drop your spare change and how they use that money long after Christmas is over. Ugly Christmas sweaters get more popular every year, and now pets are joining the party.
Yeah, as Michelle Macaluso reports, holiday events with pets are not just Instagram worthy, they support worthy causes.
'Tis the season to mix and mingle at ugly sweater parties, and some people can't resist making their pets participate.
She's a family member, so I know we have our own ugly sweaters, so we buy one for her as well.
This fundraiser for the Humane Rescue Alliance gave people a chance to put their pets in party outfits and support a worthy cause.
Any opportunity I have to support any kind of charity, especially when it deals with animal shelters, all of that.
Melissa Gomes enjoys dressing up her rescue dog Hershey, but he's not used to wearing a hat.
So maybe he's feeling a little more kind because of the holiday season.
Some pet owners are willing to pay $20 for a photo of Fido with Santa.
Dogs, cats, turtles, snakes. It's for a good cause.
Gary Putnam has been playing Santa for the Humane Society for 11 years.
Kids don't pee on you as often, and they don't drool on you as much.
The rescues roaming Crumbs and Whiskers Cat Cafe in Washington are all dolled up in their holiday best. One of them cozied up to cat owner Emma Sunseri.
A really pretty stripy kitty. Look at you.
She wasn't ready to commit, but those ugly sweaters won over some who came to this Christmas soiree. Michelle Macaluso for CBS News, Washington.
Now at 5, new details from the Nebraska Fire Marshal's investigation into the cause of the January fire that destroyed M's Pub in the Old Market.
It's our big story at 5. A subcontractor digging in the area ruptured a gas line that led to that huge inferno at the pub. Today, the state's top fire investigator revealed MUD failed to properly mark the line. Then its workers could not find the correct shutoff valve. Reporter Nick Starling has been digging through details of this report. He's live with much more. Nick.
Craig, Lindsay, it's glaring from this 124-page report that MUD didn't do a whole lot right with the M's Pub fire. In the report, it states MUD did not respond in an appropriate manner to locate